All right, everyone. We got another donation deck list by Celestial Heathen. So thank you again very much for the donation and for your support for the channel. And yeah, today was a very sweet deck. I'm pretty hyped about playing this because this is one of the decks I'm missing a lot of cards in real life. Yeah, mostly the Metalworkers, which is 300 euro, so a bit much to ask for some test games in real life. The Gilded Drakes are pretty expensive, but on Magic Online you can land this or buy this for a pretty cheap amount, I would say. And yeah, so hyped about the deck, which is basically a mud deck with a blue splash for Stroke of Genius and Tinker and some blue sideboard cards. And yeah, we were thinking about a name for it. It's called Tinker Mud, or I like the name Moist Mud. And yeah, let's take a look here. So the mana base is pretty similar to the one from the normal mud deck, but you are cutting back on the third or fourth copy of some cards. For example, you just got 2 Rishadan Ports, 3 Factories, and 3 Wastelands to free up some space for some islands. Besides that, you got some full 8 soul lands here. And you got the mana acceleration with Sky Diamond and Thran Dynamo. In addition, you have Voltaic Key, which can untap your Phyrexian Colossus or your Thran Dynamo or any other artifact. And yeah, from the finisher line, you will mostly see the card Stroke of Genius, which will bury your opponent in card advantage. You got some Tangle Wires to develop your board and to lock your opponent out, to get some crucial things down to set up a strong late game. And for the finishers, we got 2 Phyrexian Processors, full playset of Masticore, which is pretty strong. And often if this resolves, and yeah, you can easily bin some hand cards into this, because it will get you the game in many cases. And yeah, full playset of Metalworker. I think it's pretty sad that this card is a really niche card, because in Legacy it's mostly too weak. So it is mostly in Premodern, and it's too expensive to try out for many, because this is on the reserved list. I'm really hyped to play around with Tinker. And yeah, as you know, the Wizard block is my favorite block in the whole game, and we have so many cards from the block. I think Mishra's Helix will be brutal again, because if we accelerate our mana, there will be games where we can just lock out our opponent. There is the Phyrexian Colossus I really love, and playing this a lot in the survival welder lists. And this will mostly be untapped with a Voltaic Key. And yeah, Crumbling Sanctuary to stabilize your life points. So there will be games where you cast or bring in a Phyrexian Processor, pay a huge amount of life, and then you get some damage in. And yeah, you will hide behind 50 cards or 40 cards left in your library while you were milling your opponent for 10 or 20 a turn. And in the sideboard, we got a nice set of 3 defense grids, which will help us against counter magic. We got 2 Winter Orb, which could be pretty strong against control strategies. We got a full playset of Mana Maze, which is a lot. So players can't cast spells that share color with the spell most recently cast this turn. I think it's mostly against combo decks, like Frantic Search combo, or maybe Dreamhalls. 3 Annul and 3 Gilded Drake. I'm really a fan of the Gilded Drake here, because I think this is a card you are not accepting from these kind of decks. So I love to exchange this with some Phyrexian Dreadnoughts and win from there. And yeah, on the first hand, what I'm missing is some graveyard interaction. I think this deck could easily justify an amount of Phyrexian Furnace, maybe 2 in the main deck, maybe 2 in the sideboard. But yeah, we will see how the games will develop. and I wish you great fun with this one. Alright, we are on the play here, so let's see what we got. Sadly not keepable, so this is a mulligan. That's not great either. I think I will ship the Stroke of Genius maybe, and hope to get a game with Thran Dynamo, Mishra's Helix. I want to play Tangle Wire turn 2. It's nice that we can tap the Voltaic Key inside the Tangle Wire. So let's lead with this. We are very weak to Wasteland in this constellation, but let's see. Okay, this could be elves. Okay, we need Soulland would be great. So we can bring down our Dynamos. It's said that he has a Birds of Paradise, otherwise we could really turn the tides with a Mishra's Helix. But that looks a bit like survival deck, probably. Maybe the rock. Okay, he will get both Thran Dynamos. Of course, he will do the flashback here. Okay, blindly naming 2 Thran Dynamos, this is huge. I think this is lost at the point. Our mulligan here. Okay, Soulland could bring us back to the game. Okay, this is not a great draw. We shipped it. Yeah, this was pretty unlucky. I could have attacked there, but yeah, I just forgot it. Could attacked and then untap and pump, so get 3 damage in. Yeah, we got a survival build here. Yeah, this was tough. Blindly naming 2 Thran Dynamo. I think at that point he should probably flashback to get rid of Mishra's Helix. Okay, that's not working. Okay, I misclicked here. Currently just too hot here. So sorry for not playing super tight. But yeah, in this combination of mulligan and then blindly naming key card, I'm relying on to have something to do in the game. It's just losing the game. But really cool build here. We missed 4 damage in total, but I don't think this will make the difference here. And from this point, we will take the Mishra's Helix now. We can't win because we are missing mana. Man, if we just would have resolved 1 Thran Dynamo, but to be honest, in this combination, we never reached 4 mana. So I don't think how how we are losing to just him blindly naming Thran Dynamo. Okay, Ancient Tomb, one turn too late. We might get some damage in with the Karn. So let's see. Sad thing is that we have to sacrifice the Tangle Wire. So we are super far behind here. But I just want to see some more from his deck. So in this matchup, we will really be missing the graveyard removal, because we have none. This would be the first thing I would add maybe to the main deck, like two Phyrexian Furnace. But as always, I'm just playing the exactly 75 I got sent from the donation deck list. Okay, this is too much for me. Unable to recover. Okay, yeah, this was just super unlucky. Otherwise, I think we would have been in a decent shape. Okay, I do want some Annul, because we have no other way to get rid of survival. And I want to ship some of the processor, because I don't want to pay X life to get it naturalized. And probably I want to cut the Sanctuary, but maybe... I think Tangle Wire is not great here, because he can just play around it with the Basking Root Wallers pretty well. Sadly not keepable. I want to take a mulligan here. That's not better, but I think mulligan to mulligan 5 against a deck like his with cover therapy and the card advantage won't work out. Okay, blindly naming Tangle Wire. So today is not our day, to be honest. But in our last match against Paul Master, we got so lucky. So I think this is a payback now, where we won with our Natural Bloom Emergence deck against his. Okay, yeah, this is the worst draw we could have, because now if he gets a creature down and blindly names or names the first Masticore, he will get the second one. So this is one of the worst draws I had in a while in this match. Okay, now it's important to bring the one down he knows about. If this sticks around for a second, but he will have naturalized, I guess. Yes, we have another one, which might win the game. Okay, Tinker. Do I want to? I think I want to Tinker. I could Tinker this away against the Phyrexian Colossus, but I think it's better to just try the second Masticore here, which is really a powerhouse. He's stumbling on mana a lot. Turn 5, still 2 cards. Second naturalize, okay. Annul is fine, but I need all my mana from that. I might exchange the Voltaic Key for a second. For third Masticore. I think this might be fine. Okay, Mishra's Helix is tempting. Yeah, I think I want to take Masticore. If I untap with this, I can regenerate. So this is the only window he has. Okay, survival, I don't want to annul this because I want to discard this into my Masticore. Okay, Colossus is here. There is a small argument for attacking for more. But here I will just use the spot to port his black mana so he can't use green mana in his upkeep. Okay, Wall of Roots is a fine blocker for one turn. So here I want to maybe tap this to force him to take some damage, but I think it's better to port this one. Okay, I'm not scared of the Wall of Roots because I can just attack and ping that away. You can tutor then, but okay, he will flashback on Carbon Therapy now. This is a problem. But we can't do anything about that because we do not have any graveyard hate. Okay, he's forgetting the Carbon Therapy. Okay. This is pretty nice for us. Otherwise we would have lost the Masticore here. Now he's playing against a random card again. So we just have to attack like this. Okay, do I want to exchange this now? Our Colossus is gone. So there is nothing great we can get here. He didn't even block. Not sure here. Really not sure. He will somehow get rid of this. Probably with a Mesmeric Fiend to watch first. So let me think about this. This is an important spot. So the important thing here is to have regenerate on the Masticore. Because in upkeep he could just tutor up Uktabi Orang-Utan. So this would have been great if this was a land. I still think Masticore was the right choice. Okay, White Mongrel could block sooner or later, making it necessary to regenerate this in my turn. This is an odd one, to be honest. But okay, together with Goblin Abuse, this makes a great blocker. I mean, we still got our damage dealer here with his City of Brass. would have been an argument for double ping the wall of roots. Okay, I want to discard Tinker. Okay, Stroke of Genius is not a strong one, but I want to attack here. Okay, this is fine. I think I don't even want to port an upkeep. Because I want to keep the ability to cycle the Stroke of Genius if he plays a Duress, something like this, to hope to find a land. Yeah, tough match. This would be no problem, I guess, with Phyrexian Furnace or something like this. Okay, go for it. I can yield to this for now. I think he's smelling that he needs to kill me in 5 turns. Even this is fine for me. Okay, now I think, as we are in the phase, I want to port this. If he wants to make green mana, he goes to 4, which is perfectly fine for me. And yeah, let's see. He's forced to block next turn, but yeah, tutoring a Rootwaller, which he can just bring into play, but then I will ping this in the end step. Okay, this was well played. Because if he goes for 1 more damage, the Rootwaller is in play, and I can just ping that. Okay, we still have to play around Octavi Orang-Utan. Okay, Tinker. Not a great one. I mean, he's at 3 life. So I will attack with the Masticore first. Small argument for attacking with Masticore in Factory. And then okay, I will absolutely... If I ping this, I will exchange my Masticore for Arrogant Worm, which is not great. So I will let the block happen. Because otherwise he could have blocked with Arrogant Worm. I regenerate, he tutors up Octavi Orang-Utan and kills the Masticore. Okay, let's ship the turn back here. I think I want to port again. He might have a combination of Naturalize and Octavi Orang-Utan now, but this would be fine. He could kill us in 2 turns, but he's at 2, so he needs a blocker for Mishra's Factory and Masticore. Okay. Yeah, let's see how this will go. So he needs at least 3 blockers now. Or I mean, he could pump Root Waller. He still has 3 Root Wallers in the deck, but can just find 1 without taking damage. What he tutored up for. He has 1 Root Waller in hand. Okay. So he needs a second Root Waller. Metalworker is not great. I need to activate this. He needs at least 2 Root Wallers. But I need to try it here. This should be enough. Need to let this resolve. Now he has a Root Waller. Yeah, good game. All right, we are on the play. So let's see if we got a keepable hand here. I think this is pretty nice. So here I want to keep this. Lead with the Ancient Tomb. We are a bit vulnerable to a card like Wasteland here, but yeah, otherwise this should be a great starting point. If his deck is pretty aggressive, we can land a Crumbling Sanctuary, and otherwise we could pretty quickly bring Karn Silver Golem into play, and then activate our cards in attack. So there's a very, very small argument for leading with basic island here. Then next turn the Ancient Tomb, but we won't have a turn to play then. So I'm willing to cast the Thran Dynamo into a Daze for sure. Because I think Daze will be great a long time. And Tangle Wire is nice. Maybe I want to bring Tangle Wire down with the help of... Yeah, I think it's great. So we run the Tangle Wire in 2 days. But as he's on a blue deck, and it doesn't matter which one it is, if it's a control deck or if it's a deck like Phyrexian Dreadnought, this is a great card. So we won't get an advantage in the first turn because we need to tap everything here. But if we draw something like Sky Diamond, we could land City of Traitors plus Sky Diamond. Okay, no more land here. Okay, I want to land this. Next turn we have up to 6 mana. So we can decide if we want to bring down Karn Silver Golem, which is pretty nice, but we could easily play a Thran Dynamo here. Him stumbling on mana is brutal. Okay, I want to probably tap it like this to not expose myself to Daze. Tinker is great. Yeah, maybe I want to Tinker. I don't have blue mana now. So float blue. I think I'm willing to play into Daze, maybe. Or maybe not. But we have this huge threat density that I think, even if he has Daze for this. And we will attack for 12 next turn, which is a lot. Okay, another island, so Sleight of Hand. Might be a combo deck, but not sure. Could be anything here. Okay, I want to tap Ancient Tomb inside the Tangle Wire. Another Tangle Wire. There is an argument for that. And I'm saying I'm willing to bring this down. This might punish me a bit, but here I want to maybe I want to keep the Tinker around for Mishra's Helix if we need this later. But besides that, we will attack here for 7. We have lethal next turn, so this is fine. Feels so great to win with all the Saga cards. But he was stumbling on mana so badly that it's not a wonder that we are running away with the game. Okay, I think Slate of Hand is not a card you will play in Frantic Search Storm list or in Dreamhalls list. So probably not willing. Okay. No, I'm really confused. So this must be Gro-A-Tog then. You might have a sword here. Okay, that's not enough. I think at this point, I don't know how much can happen here, but I would really just throw away the game to not give away the information I'm on Gro-A-Tog. Okay, tap 0. I need to tap 3 here, which will probably be this, that, and that. And then we attack for 8, for 11. This is nice. If we draw land, we could bring more damage in. The problem is if he blocks this is a 0-8, so I want to tap this and that, but then I can't. Okay, 3 permanents to tap. This for sure. Maybe I need to go the bit more conservative route here and try to win with Masticore. So bring this down. Okay, no foil. I want to take 1 damage here. Yeah, I should have counted better, because I think then I could have attacked with Karn Silver Golem for 4. But hopefully this won't make a difference, because we are so far ahead, as he was missing 5 land drops or something like this. Okay, he might have a sword, but even then we can attack for a lot. I think he has Swords of Project. So put this fading first, so this will resolve last. So we can tap it. And then I think it's right to... Okay, this does not matter. Just put the huge fading on top. So we got fading here. Then we need to tap 0. We need to discard, which will be a Crumbling Sanctuary. I think this is not giving away much information. Okay, 2 cards to tap. This will be the old one. And one Ancient Tomb. And I think this is enough now for us to win. Stroke of Genius is sweet. So activate this. Activate that. Then we attack, and we can activate the Mox Diamond to kill it. Maybe I could have done this earlier. Okay. Yeah, it's tough to play a deck completely well if you just try it out. Okay, so Gilded Drake might be fine, but on the other hand, this might crush us with attacking 3/3 creature. So I'm relying on him having a huge Dryad Arbor to make this good. I'm not really sure if I want to bring anything. I don't want to cut anything. Maybe Crumbling Sanctuary is not great. But I want to have it. Defense grid might be fine. Okay, I think Metalworker is not great in the face of Swords to Plowshares and Days. But besides that, this might be a fine setup. So I want to submit it like this. Okay, this is fine. We could land a turn 2 Metalworker, Days Proof. So he has to have a card counter for that. And we have blue. And we have the threat. So we have a lot of going on here. Would be great if we draw defense grid and can land this. Okay, he did the shuffle here. I want to start with Ancient Tomb, ship the turn, and then regarding on his turn 2 play, we can get down Tangle Wire, Days Proof, or Metalworker. I see Metalworker is even just a 1/2. In my mind, this was a 1/3. Okay, Meddling Mage is here. Probably naming, okay, Tangle Wire. Another Ancient Tomb. Do I want to play Ancient Tomb? But then I get a lot of damage. Yeah, just get this down, I guess. And next turn we can do double spell with Processor and Tinker. The Processor is a bit risky. Because we need to play an amount of life, and he has easily the tools like Disenchant or something to get rid of this. So if we untap with this, we get 4 mana in the pool at least. Important. Problem with Portent is I have to open this ugly chat log, this ugly game log. Okay, no shuffle. I'm scared. Here's a sword, which is exactly the reason I cut down to just one of these guys. Okay, another City of Traitors. It might be right to... I think it's good to play a factory to have a blocker later. And then I try to get the processor down. And I think I'm willing to pay 5 life, maybe. Maybe less. F5 should be fine. This could be a great combination with Avatar of Hope. I think I will brew something with that. He could have a Armageddon now. In this case, the factory was a bad play on my side, but it seems more like he has a disenchant for this, which is pretty painful because I paid 7 life. Okay, another one of this. Masticore. Okay, Crumbling Sanctuary is decent. So here I want to bring down City of Traitors. Chip the turn. And this will cost again 2 life. I can block the one naming Tangle Wire. If he has a sword, this is okayish for us. Just want to activate this once. Okay, we need to take a look against his fire and ice strategies. Okay. What? I'm not sure if getting this down would be great. I think I just attack here. Might be a bit greedy. We might easily lose two fire sorts of, I know what is called fire ice. So here I want to make another one and then play this to have the ability to have 2 blockers, so we don't die again against 1 fire ice. Okay, Dryad Arbor, this is fine. If we just have 1 mana up, I think. But it's a great spot to attack there soon. So he can't play Fire Ice, but there is a possibility that he has Annul for this and then 1 Fire Ice. Tough call. Let me first attack here. I think with both it's not great. If I take with 1, he has 3 attackers. I got 2 to 4 blockers. 2 to 3 blockers. Yeah, maybe I should have landed this, but it might be just right to make another one here. Attack with 1. Then yeah, I'm not sure here. This might be completely wrong. Yeah, I think this was wrong. Because now he can just let this through and then any spell is lethal. This was stupid. Not going to lie. So what can we do here? This is in our hand. We can't cast it without dying. So let's try to compensate our misplay, but I don't think we can find anything. I'm not sure what he has in hand, but this was super bad play on my side. Okay, we could bring 1 Tangle Wire in, but this won't save us because you can tap this for... It might save us. Now we need to try. Tangle Wire here. But this was really not a great play on my side. So sorry for that. Yeah, he just needs to have one spell for that. Then he attack with two creatures. But maybe if we get really lucky, his only spell is a Swords to Plowshares. Okay, he's tapping. So if I attacked with both of these, he just would have... Yeah, is having a land or Mox Diamond in the cantrip. So pretty close game then. Maybe I misplayed the City of Traitors here. Okay. Okay, we are so lucky. Unbelievable. So here I want to really tap away these Heathens. Ah, okay. I just wanted to tap it here. Okay, I misclicked. I think this was resolving, but these were giving me damage and I can't undo here. Ah, yeah, Modo is so unintuitive. So this looks like it's resolving, but it's still on the stack. I had a similar problem last time. Yeah, but shake it off. It sometimes happens. But I think the boarding is fine. So the problem there was that I wanted to tap the Ancient Tombs into the Tangle Wire, and then we would have been in a decent shape. But he was thinking I want to make mana there because I didn't let it resolve. This is fine-ish, but... So it's not great that this is the City of Traitors. Otherwise, I could try to play turn 1 defense grid. This is not possible like this. If I have to sacrifice the City of Traitors on turn 2... yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I shouldn't play if I'm so tired and the heat is so hot, but it's fun. So please excuse my misplays. Okay, here the question is, am I scared of a daze or a null? I think it's fine for me if I getting this dazed. It's setting him back one turn, and if this gets annulled, it's perfectly fine for me, because that's not really a threat. I don't want to get annull on my Masticore. Okay, kept a one-lander again. Tinker is sweet. So let's see if he has days. Okay, second annull, perfectly fine for me. Super risky keep on his side to keep a one-lander, because the deck is running really low on mana. Prepare for ugly lock. We got a shuffle. Yeah, stupid that I misplayed game 2. Wasteland is not great. We could go for Tinker, but this would be very risky. So do I want to play Daze Proof, I guess? And here I want to bring down Masticore, forcing him to have exactly Swords to Plowshares next turn, or Disenchant, which will be not easy as he was stumbling on mana. And if we untap with this, I will ditch the Sky Diamond probably. Maybe Tinker. Okay, he found white, so he probably has a Swords to Plowshares for this now, but I need to take the risk. There was my argument of playing Wasteland here in the end step, but I think, yeah, maybe this would have been better. So get rid of this. Now we are facing sword. Okay, I needed to do this in end step. This was very stupid. And then we got Sky Diamond in hand, so we could play Sky Diamond. And then Tinker next turn. Yeah, this might lose us a game. This is fine. Could get countered, but yeah, at this point he should have counter in hand. Otherwise, I'm not sure what he's waiting for. So I mean, it's not great for us because we need to tap almost the same amount, but we might tinker that away. Okay, so let this resolve. Wasteland. It's not great, but I think it's allowing us to throw away Tangle Wire next turn, and then I might be going for Mishra's Helix, or maybe just let's see what we draw here and then decide. So we might run into days now, but we are not in a position where we can wait longer. Third Tinker, this is super bad. Couldn't get much worse here. Okay, this was step one. So what's the right thing to do? We could play Tangle Wire to stall the game a bit more, but I think we don't have anything from that. So I want to get Processor down. Maybe play 20, pay 20. Yeah, I tried. It's super greedy, but I'm here for that. So if he does not have a removal for that, okay, Gush could find him a removal, but I really want to make this happen. 2020 Phyrexian. Okay, this is a disenchant, so we paid 2 cards and 20 life for 1 disenchant. Man, what I'm doing here. What I am doing here. I think at this point I have to go for that. Just in case he has not the removal. Because we can't win against 7 cards in his hand if we have 3 dead cards. Play this for 1. I think it was right. He was bricking so long on mana that I think the possibility was higher that we got there with a Phyrexian Processor in 1 hit. Okay, these are super bad draws. Small argument for not bringing this down to not expose it to Armageddon, but we are not in the position to lean back. Okay, what could save us? This is a 2-turn clock, so this will be over pretty fast. Time for Ugly Lock. Okay, at this point, I think he could really target us. But yeah, we threw it away as we misclicked game 2 and paid 20 life. Alright, we are on the play here, so let's see what we draw. I think this is a sweet hand. Yeah, there's different approaches. I think it might be right here to start with turn 1 Ancient Tomb, bringing down both Voltaic Keys. And then the turn after, if he has a discard spell, we can follow up with Tangle Wire or Phyrexian Processor. And it's cool to have the 2 Voltaic Keys in combination with Tangle Wire, so we can tap a bunch of cards we don't need yet. And if the Processor hits the board next turn, we'll probably... Okay, this is Metalworker. Yeah, let's bring Metalworker down. I think we can make a pretty explosive turn 3 then. Towards next turn, this will make a lot of mana. This is probably balancing things. Or another combo deck. So we will... I think Tangle Wire will play a huge role. If we untap with this, we get at least 4... Yeah, this is balancing things. Okay, 7 mana, Burning Wish into balancing things. That's brutal, turn 2. Okay, I have to sacrifice everything. Yeah, this was insane. So my turn 2 was insane. And now we are just looking at this. What a game. Just imagine how broken my turn 3 would have been. I never played against this version with Lion's Eye Diamond. So if he has 1 more mana, we will face 6/6 Worm, which will be tough to beat. Okay, with this knowledge, we should have played Tangle Wire turn 2, but I never thought it was capable of making this play. Okay, this is fine for me. This is not. Okay, Wasteland. Absolutely, I want to waste this here, and we are just relying on drawing a Soul Land here. What a great match. There was a lot of action. Here's the second one. Metalworker is not the right thing to do. I mean, we have 2 more turns. He needs to sacrifice all his lands into the Roar of the Worm. I mean, at this point, we lost both everything. So it's just relying on top decks, and he had the better top decks. So it was not that he had turn 2 a situation which was so strong that we couldn't beat it. It was just reset everything to 0, and who had the better top decks wins. He had the better top decks in the spot. Here, on other occasions, we are in the lucky position. Yeah, but a great match to have on camera, to be honest. Because you don't see this kind of decks often, and I'm a fan of it. I think this iteration might have more decisions than the current one. I played the current... sweet. I played the first iteration for monthly in paper, and I was quite disappointed with the play patterns. So, okay, let's take one more look what he searched for. More deep analysis. Yeah, and I can't even be mad to lose against Roar of the Worm. So let's try our best here. I I don't think we have many tools. Okay, there's maybe a small argument for cutting down on... So I bring in Annul to prevent this kind of turns. I don't think this is a game with stroke of genius. And on the other hand, I might bring in some amount of Gilded Drake. Yeah, I'm still dreaming about my turn 3 play, game 1. We would bring down Phyrexian Processor plus Tangle Wire and win the game from there. But I think for the next games, I will just... I mean, Colors could be great, because it will do something against 6/6 worms. Yeah, in future games, I will absolutely bring down the Tangle Wire turn 2. Exactly, because we saw what happened if it not like this. Okay, bad combination of cards, but I'm willing to keep it. Or yeah, try this. So we have turn 2 Thran Dynamo plus Tangle Wire or Metalworker. And I try this. So Ancient Tomb would be very sweet here, but I think it's explosive enough. And yeah, his last turn 2 play was oddly strong. The biggest issue is that we have to tap on our own sometime. But maybe I'm just going for... I think here it might be better to go for Metalworker. We could run into exactly the same problem like the previous game, but then we are in top deck mode again, and maybe we are favored this time. So let's see. If we untap with this, we are pretty far ahead. He might have something like Pyroclasm. Okay, step 1. Okay, so we did exactly the same mistake as game 1, but in a different combination, I guess. But that's amazing to see exactly this twice. But I think it wouldn't change the math too much. If we bring down Tangle Wire, we hit exactly 1 land, 1 Thran Dynamo and this. And we would be in the same situation. Like we can't play around this because we have no interaction. And it's not a huge difference if this happens turn 1 or turn 2 or turn 4 for us. So even if we would have built up everything here, like having Tangle Wire, having Metalworker and Karn, and he plays Balancing Things, we are in the exact same spot. And he's top decking like, yeah, this is one in 1,000 draws, I guess, to get exactly the combination with Roar of the Worm and then this. So for me, it's fine to lose like this. And yeah, even Tangle Wire wouldn't solve the problem, so it's a cool deck, and if he has a 1 in 1,000 draws, it's fine to lose. I mean, just imagine if he would have just one Lion's Eye Diamond here, or not Roar of the Worm both games. Okay, what can we do? We can take one more hit, go to 2, hope for Gilded Drake, but then we die to the flying 3 damage, so we are done here, sadly. Yeah, it was absolutely about the top decks. Pretty fast games here, so I hope you are not too disappointed. All right. Yeah, it's an odd hand, but I think it's keepable. We got a variety of lines we can play. From turn 2, Tinker. But it all belongs on the opposing deck. Okay, Plains. It's not giving much away. So if I play this and the Sky Diamond, I think it's right to make this. Even if we sacrifice the City of Traitors away after it provided 4 mana, it's fine, because this will advance our mana. Okay, next turn, there's a possibility of just slamming Masticore, which is probably not great in the face of opposing Sword Supplosiers. Okay, this is Angel Stompy, or another mono-white control deck. We got a port. Okay, if I play Tangle Wire and another land. This is a tough choice to make. Okay, what happens if I exchange the Sky Diamond for a Thran Dynamo? The problem is that if I go for Mishra's Helix, then he can just play Sea of Cleansing if he runs my last Angel Stompy build with Sea of Cleansings, or yeah, even Disenchant could work. But it would have a high upside if the Mishra's Helix stays around. I think I would try to go for the Helix. Because the upside is amazing, and even... Or do I take Thran Dynamo? Yeah, maybe Thran Dynamo is better. And then we could drop Masticore or Tangle Wire. I think I want to play the island here. Tangle Wire, but then I have to tap everything, so I want to go for the Masticore route first. It's tough to play here. I think he might just have a clear answer for that, like a Disenchant, Sea of Cleansing, or even worse, Sword Supplosiers after I discard it. But if he cannot handle this immediately, this will make a lot of pressure, and every other artifact I could two-dot would have the same problem as the Masticore now. Oh, Humility. Okay, on the plus side, I don't have to discard. Still have a lot of mana. Okay, I want to bring down Tangle Wire. This will tap everything here, so I want to advance my board with a own Rishadan Port. Okay, this changes the clock. sadly we can't handle this from the main deck. And even from the sideboard, I think it's a problem because we do not have anything like Rushing River or Chain of Vapor. So I am not sure how a Karn would behave here. If it will override it due to timestamps. I want to tap this right now. Okay, put the fading on top. Okay, tap it like... I think it's not important to bring in 1 damage here. But I could just land another Tangle Wire. Stroke of Genius is strong. Okay, another Tangle Wire will stop me a bit, but I think it's a play we can make. The problem is that I have really no way to win this with 1/1 creatures. So I think, yeah, we need to try for... okay, Karn does not even have the ability to activate creatures or non-creature artifacts. So my plan to win this will be to have Mishra's Helix and then tap everything and win with 1/1 creatures. Next turn we have to tap 5 permanents, which is a lot. I think I want to tap it and still have Rishadan Port available. But beating Humility is a tough one. Okay, 2 here. I think I have to bring the damage in here. I'm not sure if he's on a card like Armageddon. Should be odd with this combination. Okay, do I want... He needs to type 5. 1, 2, 3. Do I want to port or do I want to enhance my mana and permanence? I think it's better to do this. It's a bit... I could do this after combat, but for me it's more important to save time here. Because it could be a matchup about timing. Okay, next turn we have to tap 3 cards. And I think this will be a spot where I want to play Stroke of Genius soon. Okay, cool. Another Marble Diamond. So our mana denial plan is getting worse here. Tap this. I think it's more important probably to draw another card with a Stroke of Genius. Crumbling Sanctuary is pretty bad. So what we got here, 8 mana to draw 5 cards. Okay. I mean, Phyrexian Processor could be sweet, because this can provide 1/1 creatures. But he should have an answer for that. But it's nice to have this. At some point, my Wastelands will be strong. Armageddon? Yes, Sea of Clean. Okay, this is an answer for Phyrexian Processor, but we will overload him with 1/1s. Do it like this. City of Traitors. The mainland is great, because they will chip in 2 damage. Here I think it's correct to attack first. So his best draw is probably a Decree. And here I want to 3, 4 for this one. Pay exactly 1 life. Then I want to bring down Factory. And I think a Metalworker is fine. It's a 1/1. Okay. Chips a turn. I think he needs to handle the Phyrexian Processor, because even a 1/1 for mana turn is enough in this spot to turn the game. I'm really hoping he's not having anything like a Decree. Okay, Dust Bowl is strong. I think in the end step, but it's probably more important to just... Okay, he goes for the Factory, which is a strong play. But we can't prevent this. Okay, Sea of Cleansing for that. We got 3/1/1 creatures. We got his Factory covered. And his Heathen. Okay, another stroke of genius. It's great. I think I want to get rid of this anyway. And I probably need to get rid of the Dust Bowl. It's a problem that I don't have the answer for the Factory now. But yeah, probably I shouldn't destroy the Heathen. I have forgotten about the Dust Bowl for a second. Okay, Ancient Tomb. Then let's do a very huge... But Rishadan Port still working fine. So we got 9 mana, 8 mana. I want to draw 5 more cards. Okay, this is so awkward to resolve, to be honest. Takes a minute. Okay. Draw 5. Helix is great. So I want to tap the Factory for now, chip in 3 damage. And maybe next turn we just win. I mean, he has like 5 artifact mana plus his land drops a turn. So there will always be the danger of him having Disenchant or Sea of Cleansing from top. But there's another 1/1, but I don't want to overextend. Okay, I could bring in another Phyrexian Processor. But I think at this point, I just want to, yeah, attack first here. And if he wants to activate the factory, I will port. Okay, Decree is strong. This is a problem. But we can't beat the top deck. We can't even outclass the number of creatures. That's the problem. So we don't have in total this number. Okay, my only hope here is to I need to bring down another processor. Pay 1 life again. Okay, we got some more mana to play with. Here I want to make 1 soldier immediately. And then maybe a bit too aggressive. Yeah, this is too aggressive. To pay more for that. So now we got the ability to port here. And then we could win from here if he draws exactly nothing, which is a bit much to ask. Of course, this is really damage hungry here. Put that. Another stroke of genius. It's not doing anything for us here. Yeah, we need to scoop this up. We need the Helix plus Phyrexian Processor mana, but then he can just attack for 5 a turn. Okay. We just have these 3 now and 2 Winter Orb. And I want to cut down on Tangle Wire was not impressive because he had the ability to just cycle a card. I think Winter Orb is better there. Yeah, Masticore was not impressive. But just due to the fact that he had humility. So we need to answer humility. Okay, but I'm thinking if he plays humility, he's probably not playing Exalted Angels. Maybe from the sideboard. But this is really not beatable. Okay, let's see. We got the Annul, which is nice. So I think this is enough for me to... Yeah, I want to try this. There's a small argument for leading with turn 1 Ancient Tomb. Okay, Stroke of Genius. Here I want to play The Mishra's factory. If he has a Rishadan Port and he wants to port the island, we can crash in for 2. Okay, here I can bring down the Thran Dynamo, which has a good upside if this stays around for 1 or more turns. Otherwise, he needs to answer that, and if he does not play Disenchants, he needs to do it in his own turn. And if he answers this, we got some more stuff. Okay, this is... We could have port for that, but then we have another island as a follow-up. Okay, do I want to draw a bunch of cards here? 4 cards with a stroke? I don't think so. I think I want to bring Karn down. Wasteland is sweet, but I want to have the mana up for Annul. And I hope that he just is not playing Sword and then plays Humility in the end step, in his own phase, and I can play Annul on that. Okay, the Sword is here. This is a tough matchup. We are not lucky this month with the pairings. Okay. Yeah, a bit odd that he plays the Sword in the end step, but he was maybe anticipating. Okay, Metalworker. I think it's just better to draw a bunch of cards here. Yeah, 7 new cards and then explode next turn, plus another Stroke of Genius in hand. Ah, 6 new cards. Okay, we got Tinker, we got the Processor. This is fine for me. I don't think I plan on... Oh, this is great. Okay, bring down the Voltaic Key. Untap this. Okay, tough decisions here to make, but I think it's correct to... So maybe I try for Mishra's Helix, and if he has no Disenchant immediately, we are in a great spot. But for this I want to play Sky Diamond. Then I want to play it like this. Throw the Sky Diamond away. To get the Helix. What I really like that you have to make a lot of decisions with the deck. If he has just a Disenchant, it's pretty bad, but okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no idea why he does not take the mana in pool. We could have tapped 4 white in case he has a colorless land. He can't. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, now we are talking. Winter Orb, great one. Okay, what do we want to do here? I think it's right to play my land. Make 3 mana. 4 mana to bring down Processor. I think it's right to pay 10 life here. Okay, in the upkeep, I can tap 5 if I want to make a processor. Oh, not like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, probably Decree, which we got covered with the Masticore. Okay, Eternal Dragon. So we could wait for after draw, but I think it's not a huge difference here to do it like this. Okay, here I want to respond. Untapping this, and we can make 2 of these soon. Okay. Crash in with that. Okay, to just save some time while clicking, I want to play Winter Orb here. But then I show Winter Orb, which could be fine. So he needs to have this on his radar. Chip the turn. He's ahead with a... okay, here I want to port this. Don't know why it's not working. Use this mana. Okay, sword on this is perfectly fine for me. We still got lethal here. I still want to use my mana and pool for that. Okay, this was impressive game. We didn't even make the best lines because I want to save time here. Sweet. Yeah, that's great if opponent is on Swords to Plowshares. That first processor which got plowed will immediately yeah, bring you back life-wise. I'm a bit thinking about Gilded Drake. For example, if he plays the dragon. But I'm not sure what I want to cut here. Yeah, I think it's fine like this. Could lose against it, but in other ways he could just have a Swords to Plowshares in response if we want to make the exchange. That's not great. That's way too slow, I guess. Yeah, I want to take a mulligan here. Because we do not have interaction. That's better. Okay, I think I want to ship 1 Metalworker here. Not sure if I want to drop Voltaic Key turn 1. Okay, now I want to make this line. Curse Scroll is a great answer to Metalworker. And to get rid of a Curse Scroll, it's even dangerous for our life total. We need a Masticore and a Karn to activate it as a 1/1 and then shoot the damage. Yeah, this is a tough one. Okay, here I want to bring down the island, ship the turn back, and then we wait. It's an interesting matchup, but I guess he is pretty far ahead with his strategy. Double port is strong. Porting again the ancient tomb, so we are relying on Metalworker doing some work. Pun intended. So if we untap with Metalworker, but he might try to go for blind shot with Curse Scroll and he might hit. He has no white mana yet, but I think he will have something in hand, yeah. Probably a sword here or a disenchant effect, and then we are really in trouble. Okay, 50-50 chance if he has not the same card twice. Okay, he's giving away the turn. I mean, I will take... I won't take damage here. I was thinking about a Stroke of Genius. That's a great one. So I will reveal 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I want to untap this. Strong turn 1. Turn 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. $15 mana. Okay, what do I want to do? Do I go for Stroke of Genius here? So I think I want to get the Voltaic Key down. Maybe it would have been better to play with Mishra's Helix, but I want to be greedy here. So play it like this. Play 1, 2, 3, and I want to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cards. Another Voltaic Key. This is impressive. Untap this. Activate that. Okay, 6 minutes left on the clock, but I think we might win from here. So 15 mana in pool, 2 more Voltaic Keys, 1 more land drop. This will be the blue one. And then from here, I can just play another Voltaic Key. Untap the Metalworker. One, two, three. It's just important to keep Annul up to have an answer for for card like Humility. So let's do it again. That's a bit of broken turn here. Okay, tap this. I want to bring down everything, almost everything now. Okay, so let's bring down Thran Dynamo. Let's have another. Maybe this will be enough for him to concede. Maybe this. Or maybe that. So we need absolutely to take a stop in his upkeep. And just keep in mind that we are doing this regard of getting ported a lot. Okay, let's do some regeneration shields here. Ah, okay, I need to Tap my mana for that. Okay, ships a turn. This was impressive turn 4. Just imagine if we would have drawn another Stroke of Genius. Okay. Put this. Pay 4 mana. We got 2 floating. Okay, this is not a problem. I can even ping some away here. Next turn we attack for 16, 17. I think I don't want to get rid of Annul, or I can, due to the fact I have the Helix. Okay, here just ping that. And ping that. Okay, this is a lot of click work to do, but I'm willing to do it. Okay, I think it's fine to... I mean, it does not change the clock if I keep the Annul around. I don't want to discard for that. Another Masticore is fine. So here I want to just attack. Okay, he's at 7. And no need to commit more to the board. Mishra's Helix is really a broken card in some constellations. We got this. This is fine for me. It's not getting out here anytime soon. Okay. Here I want to probably discard Annul. Take Heathen. This won't save him. Mindstone. Or do I want to... I mean, I can regenerate this. But I can't let both stay around. But my gut feeling says I want to keep one Masticore more. Okay, Phyrexian Processor is sweet. I am able to make a lot of Phyrexians in a second. Okay, 6 mana in pool. There's a Processor. Want to pay 5 life here. And then I want to tap this. And that. From this point, just need to port a lot. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. Bit one-sided maybe, but I think he has 0 outs from this point. Sorry for being behind on the clock so much, but it's a lot of click work to do, and we got some small legs. So let's see if he has any out to that. Okay, 3 mana, 4 mana. Three, 4, 5. Sky Diamond, but we got a lethal attack here. Yeah, great match. Very tough to play, but with the Mishra's Helix we were able to win. Quite impressive showing turn 4, so this was fun. Alright, we are on the play again, so let's see what we draw here. Sadly not keepable, so let's take a mulligan here. Not keepable either. Yeah, a bit better, not amazing. I think I need to ship. So how can we win? I think the line could be with the Phyrexian Processor. Maybe as a backup Tinker, but we don't have blue mana yet. Yeah, tough one. But I will lead with the Wasteland here. Playing the Voltaic Key. Okay, Sky Diamond is decent. So you want to play this one. I mean, maybe we should have put the Voltaic Key on bottom and keep a Tinker. But I'm not sure here. Okay, survival. I think I have to go for the Phyrexian Processor here, because our hand is not providing us much more. We need to talk about the exact amount of life points to spend. I think 6 or 5 might be right. I want to pay 6. Okay, here we have the ability to outclass Exalted Angel with 2 Phyrexian Processors, which I'm not sure what he's playing. Could be a red, maybe it's a combo deck. Gas Blessing, this is an odd combination. So at first I thought it was a combo deck like the Infinite Life one. Masticore, 1, 2, 3. Okay, different routes to take here. I think it's correct to bring Wasteland down, set a step in upkeep to port. And I think I will port the white mana, so he can't use it for the survival. And if he wants to play Swords to Plowshares on the Phyrexian Processor creature, he needs to fetch this for white, leaving him with double white and the survival of the fittest. And I would be really happy if one of the processor tokens gets sorted. Okay, they did a cool update on the look. So I don't think I want to bring down Sky Diamond. But is it better to bring down a Masticore or just put out these 6/6s? I think at this point, due to our Mulligan 5, we need to get more advantage from the Phyrexian Processor. Okay, here I want to tap probably green, because he has double white for Swords to Plowshares anyways. Okay, not activating survival. So next turn we might, if we attack again for 12, he can't fetch, otherwise he's dead. Okay, so this means he has probably an answer or creature to block once. But even if he has an answer for the processor, we get one more activation out of it. So I don't think he plays something like Seed of Innocence in the main deck. Okay, yeah. Might be ready here for his combo. So if he goes for the infinite combo now, we can't scoop. Of course, we got the Crumbling Sanctuary in the deck, and we can win like this with our huge creatures. So this will be a long grind then. Okay, here is this one, but he's missing a huge part. Okay, this is a bit over-engineered on the Summoning Sickness effect. So I want to make another processor. He needs to block next turn. I think Island is fine. Okay, here I am tempted to bring down Masticore to just have a piece of interaction. Or do I need to port? I think I can do both. Like doing okay, if I port, I can't ping. So this does nothing to the board. Maybe it's just right to... I think I want to port. So he needs another white mana. If he makes infinite mana, at least infinite life, at least he yeah, we can still find our Crumbling Sanctuary. So I won't concede there. PKS Blessing is really odd. I love the card, but I'm not sure if this suits the strategy, but we can ask him later. It would be cool to see if he has out to the situation here. Okay, he could have Swords to Plowshares and maybe he's hoping that I don't activate the processor. Okay. What do we want here? So maybe 3 of these, but I'm not sure, to be honest. They're just preventing survival of the fittest, but that's a strong card. But I'm not even sure what to cut here. So I might just stay aggressive. Maybe Tangle Wire is not great on the play. So I will, on the draw, so I will cut down 2 of these. And I want to cut down the Metalworkers, because we will face a amount of Swords to Plowshares. Then I try it like this. Okay, another mulligan. So not a great mulligan quote until now with the deck. Another mulligan. Or it could be keepable. I try to keep this. Shipping Karn. Because we got turn 1 Sky Diamond, turn 2 Tangle Wire or Tinker. And going to 5 is not better, and this is a soul land. So it's like we got 2 land drops here. But this will be tough. What I'm really missing in the build until now is a Triskelion. I'm not sure if it's great, but in many occasions it would have really helped. Okay. He might have a disenchant up. So, okay, Rishadan Port is here. I think I want to bring down probably Tangle Wire. But then I won't have a Masticore for a few turns. So I go the Masticore route here. And if he has a disenchant for that, I'm fine with that. Or Swords to Plowshares. Okay, Naturalize, yeah. We got the backup here. Plus we want to have the Tinker targets to stay around. Okay, his Survival Soulland would be great. So we can bring down Masticore plus ping. Okay, another Masticore. You can tutor once with that. Okay, I could exchange the Sky Diamond for Thran Dynamo. But from that point, I'm not sure what to do. So it might just be right to play second Masticore and force him to have an answer for that. Yeah, I want to do this. But then he can just tutor up a card like Uktabi Orang-Utans. So I want to take the route here with Tangle Wire. Okay, we will need to tap 3 permanents there. Yeah, it's not great. Because he can use his mana. Okay, but I think it might have been the best play to make. I hope to draw some land, lay them down. Okay, he tutored up 4 Birds of Paradise. And he's missing some more land drops, so it's buying us some turns. Okay, here I think I want to tap like this. Yeah. Sky Diamond is a great draw. So Phyrexian Processor is not great to tutor up for in the face of us just having 12 life. Okay. So we got a Nomads and Core and Birds of Paradise in hand we knew about. Okay. So I need to tap 2. Let's tap it like these 2. Okay, Colossus is a bad draw. But I really want to get down the Masticore right now. This could just run away with the game. And if it got sorted, I'm pretty happy about this. So it's cool that it's in the next turn it's secure from Octavio Orang-Utan. Of course we can regenerate. We need to look out for the Starlit Sanctum, because then they can just, together with Unspeakable Symbol, if it's a decklist, they can kill us. But otherwise, yeah, we will just play the route. Yeah, this one. So if he gets his Cleric big enough, he can kill us. Otherwise, if he has enough life, we are just getting the Crumbling Sanctuary and attacking for a lot each turn to mill this amount of cards. Okay. He's probably thinking about playing Sword on this right now, or in my upkeep. If he waits for the upkeep, we can ping this, but I'm fine with discarding Phyrexian Colossus, for example. Okay, I misclicked here. I think this was a Tangle Wire one. So this was a huge misplay on my side. Okay, Thran Dynamo. Do I want to go for... Yeah, I think I want to exchange the Tangle Wire here. Probably for another Masticore. Yeah, it wasn't great, but let's be honest, misclicking is part of the things happening with Magic Online. If you are not fully focused on everything. Okay, he's doing this. I still want to have priority again after this happens to see what he's getting. Okay, this is the other part of the combo. And yeah, let's see. I'm not sure if I want to ping here, maybe. And if he has the Octavi Orang-Utan, I got the follow-up. Masticore, plus I don't have to discard. So let's see. But then our 4 Masticores are gone. If this stays around for another round and I'm not misclicking again, I think we are in a decent position. Okay. We can make this really huge now. So we will never get rid of this again, because this is unkillable. We can tap this and upkeep. I can attack here, but then he makes a huge blocker. Tough situation. Okay, what can I do for? I think it might be right to go for Mishra's Helix here. Tangle Wire could work, but I think Mishra's Helix could be a bit more permanent. Okay, here I want to tap these 3 cards. I mean, we still need an answer for this constellation, and I'm not know if I have this. You would need another Masticore. Okay, he will make a lot of life here. And then if he sacrifices, it's perfectly fine for me. He could maybe have the card which switches power and toughness and kill us with that, but okay, we written on this card, he's on 1 million life. So we won't make the life game here. Yeah, it's fine that you have 55 life. So this is enough for, yeah, if we draw Crumbling Sanctuary to mill him away. But we've written that he is at 1 million life. Or infinite, but you can't say infinite in Magic. Okay, Nomads and Core again. So do I need to keep the Masticore around, or do I just port and leave some blockers behind? I think I want to... Okay, I can ping this away. I think it's worth it, because I can't Helix that. Do I want to discard? So if I play this, ping once, yeah, it's critical situation, but I want to... let's discard the Thran Dynamo. Not feeling great, but I don't want to ship my last Masticore. So here I want to ping this. Then I want to ship the turn back. It will be a tough match to play. And I think we are not in a great position, but yeah, I need to try to go for the win with Crumbling Sanctuary. And I mean, at some point, if we just searching for enough creatures to have in play, we lose to damage, so we can wait for a bit longer. We both have 15 minutes on the clock. Very nice deck. Okay, Wither Great Power. He ditches all his birds. Okay, this is a great combination again. So we are facing this. Okay, here I want to ditch the Masticore. Then that's not playable. I think we are dead pretty soon. We need to keep up a lot of mana to port him. Okay, do I want to leave this up? I think I want... Let's tap it like this. The thing is, I don't want to take damage here, otherwise his clock will be faster. But this is a strong combination. Maybe I've needed to shoot that away too, as he has no creature on the board. But there are some ways that we can win. Even with a combination of Stroke of Genius, we can kill him. And on the other hand, it will be over pretty soon, but a lot of things can happen. I'm not even sure if he plays Metalworker. If he plays Swords to Plowshares, so our Metalworker could generate a ton of mana later and let him draw 30 cards. Another Darrow Specialist. Okay, yeah. I have a deja vu. I've lost a game like this before. So here I want to tap this. We need some amount of creatures now. Otherwise we lose this. That's not a creature, but we can just skip the turn here. We have one more turn, I guess. Okay, he attacks for 1 now. Okay, we go to 3. He will have another 1. So next turn we go to 1. What could we draw? So Metalworker would be a start. Or another factory, maybe. Okay, that's not enough. And I think I can't draw any out to this, because we are conceding here. Okay, but not bad for our mulligan situation, to be honest. I want Metalworker as a blocker. I'm not sure about the Annuls anymore. They don't feel great. Just imagine if they have 1 survival down and we draw this from top. We can't even reveal it for our Metalworkers or something like this. Very small argument for Winter Orb. I don't think it's the right thing to do. And now we need to focus. Don't misclick again on Masticore. Okay, that's okay. It's not great. If this would have been Ancient Tomb, it would have been strong, but if the Metalworker goes unanswered for 1 turn, we can really explode. With Thran Dynamo and Masticore, it's not great that we don't have blue mana here. Okay, Sky Diamond. I want to go immediately for the Metalworker. If this goes unchecked, we have at least 6 mana next turn, 9 mana, potential to 12 or more if we draw a Voltaic Key. So if he has a disenchant effect like Naturalize, yeah, he has it. No, Dark Specialist. Okay, I think we have something going here. Okay, Crumbling Sanctuary. I think we are not allowed to reveal it for now. The problem is we can't ping with that, but next turn I want to tinker. Or do I want to reveal it right? I mean, we could even... So, like this, we would have 6 mana. 8 mana. Problem is I can't ping here. You will just redirect it. I do want to port. So my plan is to make 6 mana. 3 in pool. Yeah, don't want to reveal the Crumbling Sanctuary, but here I want to play this. And then I need to set a stop in his upkeep. And then play the Masticore. I mean, double Tinker is decent. Then I want to port an upkeep, probably on the Gemstone Mine. Okay. This was a strong turn 3. It's so funny how these two are just outclassing my Masticore. Okay, the question is, do I want to... So should I ditch? I think I need to keep it around for a second. It's not great to get rid of Tinker here, but okay. Rishadan Port. So I want to... So float 2 mana. Throw away this one. Okay, I think we can get pretty aggressive with the Phyrexian Processors. Otherwise we could take the Helix again, but if he has an immediately answer for that, it's not enough. So I want to bring down the Processor. Okay, how much do I want to spend? I think maybe 15. But if he answers this immediately, this will be a problem. So maybe 12. Okay, then I want to immediately make one of these. Because I need to drop my Rishadan Port to... Okay, this is fine for me. So Rishadan Port. Yeah, this is exactly the problem we would have with a card like Mishra's Helix. We wouldn't even get 1 activation out of it. Here I want to tap down his white mana to force him. So the problem is if he goes infinite again and has the answer for that. But maybe I just... Okay, here's an infinite combo, so I am not allowed to ditch this. Okay, Stroke of Genius is strong. Really want to draw 3 here. Another stroke. So if we attack, he will just make this huge. So nothing won in this exchange. Task Force. I mean, Task Force is a rebel, right? Does it work? Human rebel. I'm not sure why Task Force is inside of this. Okay, so taking for 1, we will start. So we can make this huge 2. It's a great combination of small creatures. Okay, you really want to show something here. Okay, Tangle Wire seems strong. I think I want to drop Karn to get more creatures on board. But Metalworker is amazing. So I want to get Metalworker down. And then I want to get Tangle Wire down. And in the upkeep, we could draw a lot of cards. I mean, he can just tap his creatures if he wants to, but I think it's still decent. Put this on bottom. I want to tap it like this. Okay, Ancient Tomb. Not great on its own. Okay, he's not planning on making infinite life because he knows about our Crumbling Sanctuary. And at some point we will have everything together. So okay, now I'm planning for a really huge turn. Like make 4 mana. 5, 8. I think we can do this here once. Maybe it's a bit aggressive, but I am up for that. Want to draw 8 cards here. So this will, oh, this is a lot of land. Okay, tap it like probably Ancient Tomb plus Tangle Wire. Okay, Voltaic Key is a that's too much land. Voltaic Key is decent. Okay, we are going really wide here. So play the key. Then taps this Metalworker. Okay, we can start bringing in some damage soon. So here I want to bring down Metalworker. And then we will line up with some Mishra's factories. Do I want to attack with this? You can make both huge. Do I want to bring Crumbling Sanctuary down yet? Don't think so. Okay, we got some creatures here. Plus now we can start porting again. So I want to tap both lands without charge counters. And because I want to use my mana, I will activate Sky Diamond. Okay, I'm feeling pretty well here. He still has 3 great blockers. Put this on the bottom. Okay, another Metalworker, so he still has a lot of blockers. So no advantage attacking here. I'm not even sure if I want to port again. Because it costs so much time. Yeah, I need to F6 here to save time. Okay, 4 huge blockers. Okay, Stroke of Genius is great. So we set up a lethal draw X here. No need for porting. I mean, maybe I just play Stroke on me. And then, not sure how this game will develop further. Okay, I hope to kill him next turn with a Stroke of Genius. If we draw another one and enough lands and enough artifacts and Voltaic Keys. So let's try it like this. This will cost some time. Untap this. Activate it. Not sure if I want to activate this, maybe 1, but this could be too greedy. So draw 13 here. I think I will go all in, probably. So draw 15. Okay, here's the Stroke of Genius, some amount of Voltaic Keys. So we will go infinite now. I mean, at some point I can just send him a screenshot and ask him to concede. Okay, let's activate this. Yeah, I will send him a screenshot. But we can click a bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is not too much work, to be honest. So let's do this again. So 48 mana. I think this is enough at this point. So we will make him. We could even play the Mishra's Victory before Mishra's Helix to be really sure. So play this. Tap all of his lands. Yeah, we are writing in Discord. Okay, he said he might be able to win that if I let him draw 100 cards. So let's see. Let this resolve. We say he is at infinite life. Okay. Okay, he's at infinite life. So 44 cards in hand, but I'm not sure what he tries to do because he will die immediately on the stroke of genius. But let's see, we can do this click work. So here, and then we target him. And now we need to make a lot of click work in 2 minutes. So if I remember the rule correctly, he needs to die immediately. So 35 cards on him. Okay, yeah, this was great. What a match. All right, on the play again. Starting with another mulligan. This is great. I think I need to ship City of Traitors. It will be a bit painful with Ancient Tomb, but we are here for that. So let's start here with the Sky Diamond. Basic island. So I could bring down just Rishadan Port, because Tangle Wire is not doing a lot of work here. I want to play Rishadan Port first to pay potential days, then get the Metalworker down. Okay. We need some payoff to make it work. Let's review our cards in hand here. Then I want to bring down Sky Diamond. Activate Rishadan Port on the island, because I want to do it in the second main. Okay, maybe snap. Inputs. Okay. Looks like a bit like a Dreadnought list, but could be anything at this point. Like Psychotog or... Okay, here I want to bring down Mishra's factory and then play the Tangle Wire without taking damage. And I think we got a very nice setup. We will start attacking for 3 next turn. And we have the ability to port. I mean, we still have a lot to do on our way, but tap like this. Phyrexian Processor is great. I think we could really get ahead with this. Play this Processor. I think I want to pay like 6 for that. And then I attack for 2. That is a huge turn for on our side. Okay, what do I want to do here? I want to tap. So activate this. No, I want to port. And besides porting, I want 4 more mana for this. Can I do painless? Not really, so I need to tap like this. Okay, Crumbling Sanctuary. I want to ship the turn here. Let's see what he taps. Okay, this resolves. First Phyrexian minion is here. He even needs to discard. Okay, so probably a Dreadnought build or Psychotog, maybe a mix of this. Stroke of Genius, sweet one. But I do want to, I think we can do both, like saying, because this will net us so much mana if we draw some more artifacts. So we could run into a daze, but I would be fine with that. We could even pay with Metalworker. Okay, now I want to reveal almost everything here. For 8 mana, I want to play Tangle Wire. Okay, let's sideboard. I don't think I have much to play here. We are not sure if he's on Dreadnought, and I'm not willing to bring in cards, just on an assumption. Regarding on his list, Winter Orb or Annul or even Gilded Drake could be great. Not sure. I think Masticore is not great. So we could try for 1 Winter Orb. And if we see that he's on something like Dreadnought, we bring in Gilded Drakes and Annul, trimming on some Winter Orbs and Crumbling Sanctuary. Okay, this is a fine starting point due to the Soul Land. We got the 2-turn Tangle Wire or 2-turn Thran Dynamo, Voltaic Key, Tangle Wire. Let's see what he's got with Indirection or discard spells, but I think this is serves a wide purpose. Wide purpose here. Okay, let's start like this. And the Sky Diamond. It's fun to play these cards, not going to lie. Okay, Barley's Tome, so it's a combo deck. This looks nice. But we saw him discarding 1 Psychotog, so maybe Buried Alive here. Show and Tell. Okay, I have a Metalworker. Here's Dreamhalls. Okay. Ui, this is nice. Not for us, but I wasn't aware that this is possible like this. Discarding duels into Dreamhalls. Okay, this was a great one. So, we are knowing this and even Time Stretch. So here we want to... I don't want defense grids, but I want to play, have Annul, and I want to have Mana Maze. Probably. This could be a great thing to put into... Okay, I think we might overboard here, but this was just brutal. Getting obliterated. Okay, what do we want to trim down? Maybe Tinker? But Tinker is pitchable if we want to play one of these. So maybe like this. Yeah, turn to Hypnox was impressive. Okay, this probably not enough, but we try it. So if he has a discard spell for that, we are in a very bad spot. But besides that, we got a lot of play. And on the other hand, you can just mulligan, then he gets a key card from your hand, and then we draw it. Yeah, exactly what we described. He will take the Stroke of Genius here. And even if we had a hate card, he could pick this. Okay, Gilded Drake. So let's get this down. And I'm not sure if I want to get the island down. Not yet. I need to see if he goes for Dreamhalls, for Show and Tell again. If we want to lay down the Gilded Drake. Otherwise it won't work if he has... Okay, this means no Show and Tell. Turn 2. Okay, here's a Tinker, which is pretty nice. So I want to... I don't know if I can have still something to fight with Tinker, to be honest. Yeah, I think we can get Mishra's Helix. And then we start porting each turn, which might be enough. So make 2 more mana. Do we want to throw away the Sky Diamond? I think it's fine to do this. Okay, throw this away. Hopefully this resolves. Okay, there's even a small argument for getting Phyrexian Processor paying 19 life and then attack for lethal. Or do we want to take the Mishra's Helix? I think it's safer to take the Helix. Then I want to drop the Sky Diamond. So if he has exactly Chain of Vapor, this will be a bit tough, because here we'll have 1 turn. Okay. No Chain of Vapor. Okay, Lindul's Vault. Sweet build he made there. Really want to have this for our Broom series. It would be really great if we draw a processor naturally. Another Tinker, this is strong. So we need to decide then if we want to tutor for anything here. I mean, we have no beaters left without Phyrexian Processor. Oh, this hurts. This was brutal. And just a Teferi's response on a Mishra's Helix. Man, this deck is spicy. Okay, here's the Annul. Got 1 blue mana. So we can probably play it like this. What do I want to throw away? I think it might be best to get rid of the Voltaic Key here. and then I get the Processor. I want to take pay 8 life. So this could kill a Hypnox or him in 2 turns. And if he Chain of Vapors this, we have the ability to replay it again for 8. Okay, I hope he just slams Dreamhalls and we have Annul for that. And then we draw land artifact to activate this. Okay, we need soul land or artifact. Okay, sadly we can't slam this and make a creature. So I will ship the turn here. Man, what a match. This is so beautiful. Another Dreamhalls would be probably hard to beat. This Teferi's response is giving me nightmares. Okay, skipping the turn here. So reveal that. Make a 6/6. Another island means we can play Thran Dynamo and make another processor token. But if this fails, we are not able to make another processor. Not sure. I think it's more important to make another processor. Sweating right now. Could easily lose this. Okay, draw 4 cards. That's dangerous for us. I hope he just slams Show and Tell. Put in Hypnox and we put in Gilded Drake. Okay, this seems like Phage. Man, this is so cool. I need the list. And I will absolutely steal your Phage. I'm not sure if I lose this game, but I don't think so. Okay, let me get your Phage, please. Don't want to be impolite, but this has to be done. I love the format. Okay. Great, good. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. So welcome back to the building room. We are done here with a pretty amazing run. I think due to the mistakes I've made while playing, we lost 1 or 2 games. But besides that, we had some really solid plays and pretty amazing games. And I was thinking a lot about this deck, and I think the main deck is close to perfect. I wouldn't make any adjustments here. I guess it's super strong, and I have some small ideas for the main deck, but the bigger problem is I have nothing I could cut here from the initial list. And I think it's worked out pretty well. So what I'm thinking about, if I would play this deck again, and I think the chances are very high because it was so much fun. Really loved the blue splash here, is I want to try 1 or 2 of this layer lens, just for the purpose to have the ability to bounce City of Traitors and replay it, because the deck is really mana hungry and at some point you will run out of life due to the ancient tombs. So I think I would try it like this and maybe cut the Rishadan Ports here. Might be a bit risky. And another card I really want to try in the main deck is the Urza's Blueprint, because at some points I was running out of card advantage if I did not have Stroke of Genius or enough mana to draw a lot of cards with it. But I'm not really sure what to cut for this. Maybe 1 Stroke of Genius, but it was pretty impressive. So you could just stay with the same main deck because it was so well built. And with the sideboard, there are 2 different things I really want to try out. First thing to name is Sphere of Resistance. I think this plays in the same spot like Mana Maze, slowing down combo decks or forbidding to work well. So I want to cut down on these, but I really like the card. And I really want to add 2 Phyrexian Furnace to have something to interact with graveyards. And I think the ability to redraw with it is great. So I think I would play 2 of the Furnace. Maybe for testing purposes, I want to cut down 1 defense grid. And that would be everything for the next test run. I could see maybe some testing with Fact or Fiction, but in general, the main deck was very well set up. We were not so lucky with the matchups, so our sideboard cards couldn't shine in some games. But I'm really happy with this donation deck list. So thank you again, Celestial Heathen, for supporting us. And I hope you had a great time while watching this video. See you!